back to Coco for Disney. I'm so happy and glad you are here today. I've got a very short video. I have a very small Disney store haul. So I'd gotten a Disney card, so I got a few things. My sister had given me one for Christmas. So rather than wait and try to use that for the parks, I got on the Disney store right away. So I've had this haul here for a while, so I'm ready to share it with you if you're ready, okay? One of the first things that I did get that I love, and if you can see, I have my little Numo sitting over here, just adorable. I try to collect all the princesses, although I'm missing Snow White, can't find her anywhere. She was one of the first Numos to come out, but recently this little lady is gonna join the crew over there. She's been sitting out just staring at them over there. When am I gonna get out of my package and get to be over there? So now's that time. So this is a little Numo of course, my favorite princess, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, Briar Rose. I'd love to see her in her Briar Rose outfit. But these little Numos are so cute. I'm getting hints that they are no longer going to be making the Numos. I'm sad about that. It wasn't something I was going to start collecting, and then I did, as does everything. But because they were the princesses, I did get them. I have a Eeyore. I have a couple that are not Disney princess. I have Edna. I love Edna. And then I have Daisy and Marie. So 3 of my favorite girls up there as well. And then the princesses, I have Moana, Belle, Rapunzel, Jasmine, Mulan, Princess Tiana, and then I also have Ariel that's up with the Ariel collection, and I have Cinderella that's over with the Cinderella collection, and I have a Russell that is over, yes, I have Russell that is over with the Up collection. So I have a few Numos for something I wasn't going to collect. It grabbed me, didn't it? So she is just so cute. Her little eyes are embroidered. They're almost purple. They're so blue. She's got her pink dress on. She's got her crown right on back there. And of course, they made her with her amazing hair, even if they had to draw part of those curls on. Just so cute. Now, these little Numos have magnetic hands. So I'm going to start getting on Etsy. Since Disney's going to quit making anything for them, I'm going to start getting on Etsy and seeing what I can find with this. My favorite one, my favorite Disney channel that has the Numos, there's 2, I guess, but there's 2. My first one is Connie, because she always has her Numo Stitch with her, and he's so adorable. And then Cheryl's Collector's Galaxy also has quite a few Numos, and she's got a ton of them. They have little outfits that are just little Velcro that will come off, and it's okay. She has her undergarments on under here. So their little outfits just come off. So when Enola comes over, I do love playing with these with her. She has the mini. So I did buy a few outfits for her mini. I'll have to find her. I'm hoping the dog didn't get it, so we'll see. But that is the one little thing I got, the Numo from the Disney store. We're going to put her back over here. I do have a collection of Disney books. They come anywhere between art books, the golden books, but there is one collection from an author I do collect. Her name is Serena Valentino, and if you're aware of her, and I do see these books on the Disney store and saw this one. This was the last. She does a series of the Villains books. I'll turn the camera around and show you the collection I have now, but the latest one to come out is called Kill the Beast. So it is the story of Gaston that she's written. Now, all these have a fun twist to them. I have not read one of these yet. That's terrible. I do need to read these because there is a wonderful twist to them. They come in a series, and I think you're supposed to read them in order. So I will show you the versions of the books that I have that I need to start reading. She has, on all of her books, she has the face of the villain on all these books. So I love that part. There is her name, and there is the title of the book. They aren't very thick. I mean, they are a nice hardback book, and you can see that the text in there, it's probably a pretty fast and easy read. I just haven't read it yet. So there is the foreword as well in there. I need to read that to see what this one's about, but we're going to put that up with the rest of the books up there. Okay, so next we're going to get into pens.
So now we are back over at the pin board. If you remember, I got this one not too long ago. I was trying to collect this series, although I let my guard down and missed one of them, which is The Lion King. But I have shown you this. This is not part of the haul because I've gotten this before, but this is the Snow White version of the Happily Ever After pins. There's a series. I think one is coming out each month. Let me pull that one out there. And they are a pin with a portrait of hero and heroine, and then their little sidekicks. So on this you see the 7 dwarfs, 4 on one side and 3 on the other. But they also go in like that as a portrait, and then you have the sides come out. So I did get that one. That was the first one in the series. The second one to come out was Tiana. So I did get this one in time. Again, I missed the next one that came out, Lion King. I'm going to have to see what I can do to find that if I want to keep collecting this series. I believe these were $24.99. There you have Tiana and Prince Naveen. I love these backer cards because they have that gold foil of Happily Ever After. And then you still have the Disney Pins 25th year of celebrating pin collecting. So let's pull her out and see what we can find out. You can see that back there. These are limited edition. I believe they're limited edition of 3,000. So there we have the two of them. Snow White's is a gold frame. Tiana's is a silver. It's easier to do it this way. And then you pull out the characters in the story come out. And there you have Tiana's mother and her best friend, Charlotte. And then you have Mama Odie and Lewis. I'm so sad that I didn't get to get the Lion King in that collection, but you can bet next month I'm going to get in there and see if I can get the pen. They set a date for when they come out, and usually it's on Tuesdays, but I never know which one it's going to be. So the next two pens I got were also in the Disney store, and these are also limited edition. So I have these two, and you've probably seen people unbox these before. We're going to get this one out of the package. I got the Lion King because my son collects Lion King, and that's kind of why I'm sad I didn't get the Lion King in this one. This is the back of that card. Very nice card. Again, it's the artist collection, so there were several of these. I had to get Simba. And again, the Disney Pins 25th year of pin collecting is right there. This one opens up, which is pretty cool. I don't want to rip the card backing on this, so. And these are made by an artist. So this is the featured artist, Jason Peltz, who gives a little bit of their history about their working with Disney and the art that they have accomplished for Disney. Here's the back of that pen. And again, this is a limited edition of, let's see, 4,000? Oh, 5,000. This is a limited edition of 5,000 is what I can see here. And he's just so cute. So you have Simba on the top. It is pin on pin because the top of this where he's sitting on is that pin on pin. And then you have drawings of Simba down here. And then you have that little insignia of the 25th year of pin collecting. Just very cute. Now, the next one I got was one of my collections. And he is going on that board right away. So I do have a board for this collection. And that is Mushu. All right, let's see. Let's see if this is Jason Peltz as well. Indeed it is. So his animation credits include A Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Mulan, Tarzan, The Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch, Brother Bear, and The Princess and the Frog. And then he also worked on classic characters such as Mushu, which is going to be this one, Jumba and Coda. So let's take him off this pin board, our pin back. Again, a limited edition of 5,000. And you have his, on both the backs of these pins, you do have his signature on this. And there you have Mushu. Again, there's that pin on pin. And then you have the little drawings of him coming out of the artist box. So those are the pins I picked up in my small haul, these 3. But I want to thank you guys for being here and letting me show this little small haul from the Disney store. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back, and I hope you have a good day. And as they say in the parks, have a magical day, okay? Bye now.